Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 of the Grapple Accumulator build. Just to get you guys up to speed as to where I'm at here, I finished welding. I did full seams on the main frame and ground down all the welds flat. So it turned out pretty good. It should be just about air and water tight. Not the most amazing job of welding, but hey, it's gonna hold. So this frame is pretty stout. So there's the hay hooks and random hardware that I had to pick up, and again the skid steer quick attach. So I took the C channel to work and bored the 2-inch holes in it, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to set you up on a tripod, and we are going to drill and tap 5/16 18 threads into the C channel for mounting the bearings. I was a dingus at work. I went in on a Saturday. It was just me and one other maintenance guy, and when him and I get to talking, sometimes we really get to talking. I bored these out to the wrong size. So goodbye $40 of acetyl resin plastic. This is a self-lubricating plastic. It's very dense. It's very hard. It wears very well. It's a high quality material, otherwise known as Delrin. Delrin is a brand. So some people just know this stuff as Delrin. Some people know it as resin plastic, acetyl resin. It's all the same thing. So let's get you on a tripod. Alright, so I have already made my distance mark from end to center of hole. I now just need to make sure that it is centered horizontally here. I like to come back with a countersink and just chamfer the edges. It gives a nice clean start for the tap and deburrs it, gives it a good clean appearance. And when I'm done here, I'll come through and I'll chamfer the backside for a clean mounting surface. Okay, now for your tap. So you want to tighten your chuck as good as you can. You don't want your tap slipping inside the chuck. A lot of people prefer to do this by hand. I very much prefer to do it with a drill. I think doing it by hand in an application like this is just a waste of time. That's just my opinion, but you know, I've been known to be wrong from time to time, but this seems to work pretty good for me. I have a really good success rate. So here, let's see. Okay. Here we go. Okay guys, so we have the frame mocked up. Everything has been checked for square multiple times. I've checked triangulation corner to corner, our distances left to right. Everything here is in place. I'm going to start tacking, and I did make a change to the design. So that front piece of 2x4 120 wall, originally, well, I think it's kind of laughable now, but I was going to use a piece of flat bar in the front. I had it mocked up, and I just could not let that go. It was a bad idea, and I'm glad that I stopped. I had to go down to my local steel supplier. They were nice enough to break up a stick and cut that for me. Got me going, and so that's going to be much better. So now with this extra piece, I have a 75-inch piece of this 1/4x4 flat bar. I can use that. Then on the ends, I'm going to use it like a fish plate, and it will double as a cap for the end of the tube and make this frame extra rigid. So let's get to tacking here. Okay guys, so right now we have this frame mostly done. So I did a full seam on the end, and as you guys saw in the last part of the video, we have plenty to keep these in place. Basically, these are just going to rest on top of the bales. It's going to keep this part of the frame from going down lower than it needs to. So your 2 bales, 3, 4 bales, it just gives it something to rest on and gives the frame a little bit more rigidity. I have all of my other welds cleaned up, ready to go. So we're going to make a fish plate to go here, and it's going to be 4 inches long. I have it set up to cut here. We're ready to go. Okay guys, so I lied to you. We will not get to attaching this frame to the other one in part 2. That will have to come in part 3. This one's just, it's getting a little long, and I don't like my videos to be too long. So I like to keep your guys' attention and yeah, be able to get into some of the detail that I think is necessary. So here's what the plates look like, all welded up. Turned out pretty nice. Not the most amazing welds on the planet, but these shall hold. So, sorry, that light's probably throwing things off a little bit. We have everything made, just about, for us to complete this project. One of the things I have to do yet is cut these into 8-inch wide sections. These are going to be the dividers in between the center. So I have to do that yet, and we have a few other little pieces to fabricate, such as the linkage to go from the actuator shaft to the hook shafts. So that's it for today. I'm going to sign off. I don't want this video to get too long, like I said. So hang tight and catch number 3. Have a good day, guys.